Coming to you from Roseville, Minnesota.
In our studio at Roseville Area High School.
This is the RAHS Report, here to bring you the latest RAHS updates. I'm Carter.
And I'm Carol. Today is January 7th, 2026.
In today's report, we've got this week's sports, activities, announcements, information on upcoming hallway sweeps, and more.
But first, let's check out the rest of this week's weather with Jaden.
Hello Raiders, this week will be at average temperatures. Today will be 38 degrees with a low of 27. Thursday will be 37 degrees with a low of 23. And Friday will be mostly cloudy with a high of 31 and a low of 24 degrees. Saturday we will see some snow showers. The rest of the week will be mostly sunny skies with the highest being 38 and the lowest being 17. That's it for weather, Raiders. Let's see what to expect at the Bell today with the Go Home Report with Kara.
Hey guys, currently it's 35 degrees and cloudy. Then later around 2:40, it's going to be a high chance of 40 degrees and sunny and cloudy. Back to you guys.
Thanks. Now let's check in with Cam for sports scores and highlights.
What's up, Raiders? Let's dive into the past 2 weeks' sports results. Wednesday, December 17th, boys hockey lost a heartbreaker in overtime to Park Cottage Grove 4-3. Boys basketball lost big to Korean Durham Hall 80-42. Girls basketball lost a close one to Korean Durham Hall 60-55. Friday, December 19th, boys basketball bounced back versus Como Park and won big 72-39. Girls basketball also beat Como Park 64-56. Saturday, December 20th, boys hockey lost to Forest Lake 5-2. Girls hockey tied White Bear Lake 4-4. Tuesday, December 23rd, boys hockey defeated Robbinsdale 5-3. Girls hockey was shut out against Apple Valley 2-0. Monday, December 29th, boys basketball won a close one over Rochester Century 59-58. Tuesday, December 30th, boys hockey beat Spring Lake Park Coon Rapids 7-5. Wednesday, December 31st, girls hockey lost to East Ridge in the first round of Composia Classic 4-3. Thursday, January 1st, girls hockey won a tough second-round game against Hibbing Chisholm 1-0. Friday, January 2nd, girls hockey won their consolation final with Fairmount 3-0. Girls gymnastics competed against Woodbury, losing the meet 131-950 to 114-225. Tuesday, January 6th, girls basketball posted a strong win over Stillwater 63-41. Boys basketball scored a win over Stillwater 65-58. That's all for sports scores. Back to you.
Thanks, Cam. Now let's see what games and matches are coming up with Ian.
Hey Raiders, here's a look at the upcoming games and matches. Tomorrow is a jam-packed day with boys swimming and diving having a meet against Moundsview at 6 p.m. at Parkview Center School Pool. Adapted hockey plays White Bear Lake at 4:30 p.m. at White Bear Lake High School, and boys and girls alpine skiing have varsity matches at 4:30 p.m. at Afton Alps. Boys wrestling will compete in a dual meet at 7 p.m. at Moundsview High School. Girls gymnastics will compete in a varsity meet at 6 p.m. at Park High School. Boys hockey plays Stillwater at 7 p.m. in the Roseville Arena. On Friday, January 9th, boys wrestling will compete in a quad meet at 5 p.m. at Stillwater High School, and girls basketball plays Irondale at 7 p.m. at Irondale High School, and boys basketball plays Irondale at 7 p.m. in the RAHS Lower Gym. On Saturday, January 10th, girls gymnastics will compete in an invitational meet at 12 at Lakeville North High School. Boys hockey plays Moundsview at 2 p.m. at TCO Sports Garden, and girls hockey plays Park Cottage Grove at 2 p.m. at Cottage Grove Ice Arena. And on Tuesday, January 13th, adapted floor hockey plays at 4:30 in Moundsview. Good luck, Raiders, and hope to see y'all out at the games. Let's check in with Gabby and Riley for Senior Sports Spotlight.
What's your name and weight class?
My name is Isla, and I wrestle at 190.
What's your favorite part about wrestling?
I really like the team the most.
And what are you most excited for this season?
I would definitely say state tournaments. I like getting to watch them.
Thanks, Ian, Gabby, and Riley.
Now on to Career Quick Cut to hear from Becky, an interior designer.
Hello, can I get your name and your career?
Hello, my name is Rebecca Jostart. I am an interior designer and a project manager.
Sweet. What is your main responsibilities for an interior designer?
Interior designer, so I'm a commercial interior designer. So with that, my main responsibilities are monitoring the code and life safety of a project and the space layout. So we do First, we lay out all of the walls in the space, make sure that they meet all code and ADA requirements, Americans with disabilities, and work with the client to make sure that we do a lot of client presentations, working with them to make sure that the space functions for what they need, how different ways that we can make it function. And then we'll bring in different solutions like furniture. And then at the end, we'll bring in fun colors and carpets, things like that.
Thanks. Sounds like an excellent career for creatives. Now on to Mental Health Minute, where we get to check in for some tips on mental health topics.
What's your name and what do you do here at RAHS?
I'm Mrs. Lawinger. I'm a physical education teacher.
And what is something you can remind yourself to stay grounded in a stressful situation?
I like to do some deep breathing, do the 4-7-8 breathing where you inhale for 4 seconds and then hold it for 7 and then a slow exhale for 8. Or I like to go for walks outside. It kind of clears my head.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Now for a special announcement about the Students for Climate Action showing of the RAHS.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why are we fighting? Why are we fighting? He wants my ticket. Ticket for what?
For the Lorax movie, of course.
Isn't that free? You're right. I don't need this anymore. Come to the Lorax movie January 14th, Wednesday morning. Snacks will be provided to anyone who shows up.
This video was sponsored by Students for Climate Action.
Looks like a fun event.
Let's go now to our correspondent Elliot with a special announcement from girls track.
We are your 2026 girls track and field captains. I'm Elliot, a distance captain.
I'm Natalie. I'm a long sprints captain.
I'm also Natalie. I'm the throws captain.
I'm Maya. I'm a jumps captain, and we're here to update you about all of our winter training options.
For distance, we have Tuesdays and Thursdays, 3 to 5 p.m. with long runs and lifting.
We have an awesome overspeed treadmill opportunity with Mr. Stevenson from 3 to 4 p.m. Thursdays and Tuesdays, and that starts January 6th and ends February 12th.
Also starting January 6th is lifting from 3 to 4, also on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which we encourage all event groups to attend and anyone considering joining track. And all event groups can attend any of these opportunities.
And over spring break on Monday, March 9th, we have our first Roseville track practice from 9 to 11. We hope to see you there.
Let's hear from Leo with information on powerlifting in our Beyond the Bell segment.
This is the RAHS program Beyond the Bell, interviewing powerlifting club. What are your guys' names?
I'm Maya. I'm Murphy.
And I'm Ivy.
Question 2, what roles do you have in the club?
We're all captains of the team.
Question 3, what made you three join it?
I had a previous softball teammate introduce me to the sport.
Coach Lucan informed me of the club.
And I had an upperclassman also introduce me to the sport.
Now, question 4, what are your favorite activities in the club?
I love deadlift.
I like squat.
My personal favorite is bench.
Final question, what would you say to convince students to join?
It's a really great community. We have a lot of fun, but we also know when to take it seriously. So if you're just looking for a great way to get some exercise in, you should really join.
Now for our announcements.
On Saturday, April 25th from 8 to 11 p.m. at Union Depot, 214 4th Street East. The theme is Viva Las Vegas.
RAHS is hosting another powerlifting competition at the end of February. Any student, regardless of age, strength, or experience, can sign in to compete. Registration opens this Sunday, and if you're at all interested, reach out to Mr. Lucan or Mr. Highland.
Starting tomorrow, RAHS is implementing a new tardy intervention. If a classroom door is locked after the bell rings, students will be included in a hallway sweep and assigned to restart for the remainder of the class period. If a student is tardy a second time, they will be assigned to restart for the rest of the school day. Take a moment to read the poem on the right and reflect on the gaps that can form when class is missed, even just a few minutes.
Black Student Union is doing a Chipotle fundraiser on January 12th from 4 to 8 at 2325 Fairview North, Roseville, Minnesota 55113. 25% of sales will be donated, so be sure to stop by mentioning the fundraiser when ordering.
Join the STEM Schoology group to see announcements about science, technology, engineering, and math opportunities like scholarships, summer opportunities, and clubs. Math tutoring is available for all math levels with Miss Brown at 3 to 4 p.m. every Tuesday and Wednesday at the College and Career Center at room C170 until May 28th, and scan the QR code to sign up.
The RAHS Student Climate Action is a student-led organization that advocates for climate justice and sustainability. They meet at the District Center every Wednesday at 8:15.
Have you lost something? Check out our lost and found locations outside of student support on the way to E-Wing and at the top of the stairs by the lower gym. All items that remain at the end of the week will be donated or discarded.
Now it's time for RAHS trivia, where homerooms face off against each other to test their RAHS knowledge.
Last week we asked you which teacher has a plate and 6 screws in their wrist that can be felt through the skin. A whopping 44% of homerooms had the correct answer of Mr. Joyce. Let's go to Emily with more.
Hi, Mr. Joyce. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Can you tell us about your trivia for today?
Yeah, I was kind of surprised to get chosen, but when I was roughly 10, I broke both the bones in my wrist and they kind of twisted like that. So I have a big long scar from surgery and a titanium plate and screws in my wrist. And if anyone's really curious, you can actually feel one of the screw heads, which is kind of gross, kind of interesting. So yeah, that was my trivia question.
Okay, thank you for having us for today, Mr. Joyce.
Yeah, thank you.
Now on to this week's trivia question. Which staff member has seen the bare naked ladies almost 20 times in both concerts and cruises, starting when they were 6?
Decide on your answer as a homeroom and scan the QR code here or in the homeroom slides to submit your guess.
That's it for this week's report. This week's credit song is submitted by Aaron. It's End of the Beginning by Dijo.
Scan this QR code to tell us what you want to hear next week.
I'm Carter.
And I'm Carol. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week, Raiders.
Football hat, got this from Football Program. Nike, long sleeve, hoodie, got this from TJ Maxx. Nike joggers, got those from Big Sporting Goods. Got the Nike Mural, got those from Nike.com. Everything Nike. I love Nike. Love RAHS.
Hey, I'm James Cave. Oh my God, it's Wednesday, so it's college day. Wrong day for it. But I got quarter zip, which by the way, I've been wearing quarter zip since the 1990s. And it's supporting the college I went to, St. Mary's. I got some jeans, of course you gotta roll them up, okay? Because this is a very important fashion area that gets overlooked, the transition from your pants to your shoes. And then of course I have Air Force Ones to go with what I got.
Mr. Yulin?
And what's the fit we got on today?
It is the ultimate kind of lame unk coach fit. I've got a quarter zip from the University of Minnesota bookstore, I believe, Lululemon joggers, and Hoka's.